Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good day. Happy Monday. So, Alhamdulillah, we have been covered in part one how to stay positive and how to stay motivated. So, today we would like to continue with the second part um, of how to stay positive and how to be motivated with our minds and our actions, our body, inshallah. Okay, let's continue. When we look at social media, okay, every day we look on social media, of course, we can tell a lot actually about ourselves, okay, by looking our newsfeed. That's like our fridge. That means that day what we are gonna eat that day. So what we're going to read, what we're going to expose to, we're going to listen is actually, and is there is no such things that passive exposure. Everything we look at, everything we read, everything we listen is actually like we are ingesting it. Okay, because it is going to go straight to our heart. So a lot of people actually, when they open the news feed, is just really like very negative, like darkness upon darkness, negativity, negativity, negativity. So that type of fridge isn't going to make us healthy mentally, spiritually, or psychologically, or anything. That won't make at all. So we have to be mindful of what we are focused on. Okay, what we are taking in, that's how to keep a healthy mind. That we have to be uh, very conscious of thoughts, because one of the mistakes that when it comes to mental health, when it comes to being healthy in our thinking, is that we don't guard our thoughts. We think that our mind is just a place like where anything goes in and anything goes out, and we get a negative thoughts. If we get that negative thoughts, we let it stay there, and we invite for dinner, even we let it stay for tea, or this actually negative thought is given a place to stay. And some of these negative thoughts are really actually like a really really bad self-talk, like OMG, oh my god, I am so bad, I am so worthless, I'm so big, I am so fat, I'm so ugly. Okay, so can we imagine that if we took that same word, these same words, and we said to our friends, to our best friends, or our parents, our or the person that we love, okay, and we, what happened? What, God forbid, what happened with that relationship? It will actually destroy the relationship, and this is what happened with our self-esteem, with our own self, our own self-worth, because we are allowing this awful thoughts, this we are allowing this awful bad talk, and that will become who we are. Okay, so now we need to realize that our thought is actually not from us, not always from us, because sometimes it is from shaitan. Okay, so don't let it stay there, don't feed it, don't allow it to stay for in our mind. Okay, and this negative thought should be replaced with positive ones. And when we have fear, one of the best ways to overcome or to deal with fear or fearful thoughts is to make dua about what we are afraid of, and just let it go and tawakkal to Allah. So the next is body. What we do is actually profound with happiness, and our mind and our heart. They did some research recently, and in psychology, and there is a lot of research about increasing our well-being and living meaningful life. They call it flourishing, and what they found is actually okay. There's here is the summary. There's a portion of happiness which is inherited, probably I think about 40%. That is our parent that we should tend for. And there's another portion of happiness, about 10% is having safety and basic needs. Um, basic needs. So actually, that leaves you about the other half of it that you can have control over. And what they did research as all these ways that people can increase own happiness, and they find that this indulge yourself or indulge in ourselves and live it up, and it doesn't make people happier. And there have been studies on this. For example, spending money on ourselves, it doesn't make us happier. Indulge in ourselves, treating in ourselves, it doesn't make us happier. Tell you what, there is money doesn't buy happiness, but it is actually true when spent on others. It actually buy happiness when it is spent on others. So there's one of the ways to increase happiness is to be the service of others. So our deen of Islam is the deen of service. So activities like volunteering, activities like mentoring, giving contribution to societies, giving to contribution to communities, is actually can increase our happiness. So um, alhamdulillah, we have been covered the three main aspects to how to stay positive and how to be motivated with our focus, our mind, and our actions with our body. So inshallah, at least I hope you'll get something out of it, and I do really hope that if you find these videos in that will help others, so please share with it. Okay, so stay tuned for my next video, inshallah. So assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.